one of the truly terrible aviation incidents of the 1980s came when the Soviet Union shot down a Korean airliners, KAL 007. The story was that it had intruded into Soviet airspace, and therefore the Soviet Union unleashed its fighter aircraft, who went up and challenged the airliner, illuminated it, saw that it was a passenger airliner, and then blew it out of the sky. So there was an acute awareness about the vulnerability of commercial airliners. Now, in the summer and usually in late August, in Washington, D.C., and I think in many capitals, things slow down, people go on vacation, and you have minimal staffing. So we had one of those kind of weeks where the Secretary of State was gone, the Deputy Secretary of State was gone, the Undersecretary of State for Political Affairs, Economic Affairs, were all out of the building, off on leave. We knew where we could get hold of them in a dire emergency. But I was the acting executive secretary. My boss was on vacation. When suddenly we get messages that the Soviet Union is going to carry out some missile tests. And the missile tests are going to go through areas that involve commercial airline routes. And so there is a desperate need to be able to alert embassies and alert all American and international airline carriers about this potential threat. So I come across this, I ask, is anybody putting anything together? No one has picked up on it, the thin staffing. And so I give directives to have a message drafted, this kind of alert, it's called alert to aviators, alert, we do a similar one on the sea, alert to mariners, about dangerous military situations or activities that could put private commercial aircraft at risk. And so we have the message, but now have to find somebody to authorize it, who's a senior official. And I'm going office to office in the State Department. Where's this undersecretary? Where's that undersecretary? Because you have to have an approval of someone in a Senate-confirmed management position. And there are none around. Eventually, I finally find the Undersecretary for Management, Ambassador Ron Spears, who's an accomplished officer. I find him, I explain the situation to him, I get him to sign the message, and we get it sent, and we alert the airlines so that they can begin diverting all of these trans-Pacific and transatlantic flights that may be passing through these areas where the Soviets are going to be test firing missiles. No plane was hurt, no airliner was knocked out of the sky, no one was injured, but it was the type of urgent crisis where you just have to do something, make it happen, and I drove that with my energy and my awareness to get it in place, get it sent, get them alerted.